What's up, folks? Before we get to the video, I'm going to be issuing a challenge. So, of course, Spotlight Series Orlando is coming up this coming weekend, and I'm not playing. I'm going to be, of course, doing commentary in the booth. But I think this deck's kind of sweet, and I'm not going to endorse this deck at all. This is not the deck that I would necessarily play, nor do I think the list is super tuned or whatever. But I'm going to issue a challenge, so I want to see some fun decks on coverage. If you play a deck that is similar to this, the idea being, green-white, main deck Clarion Conqueror, Lana Elves, kind of hate bear stompy stuff, in Orlando, and you make it onto a feature match, I will give you a $25 gift card to CoolStuffInc.com. If you play a deck with Lana Elves, Clarion Conqueror, kind of stompy Selesnya, hate bears, to a top 8 finish in Orlando, aside from the prizes and going to the Pro Tour, I will give you a $50 gift card to CoolStuffInc.com. Note, 1 card per player. So if you have 5 feature matches in the Swiss or whatever, and then make top 8, you do not get a card for each one. You get one $50 card, 1 card for the highest bracket there is, 1 per player, and I guess I'll cap it all. I'll also cap it at like 5, the first 5 players, something like that. Maybe the highest 5 finishing players. If for some reason this deck breaks out and is like, half of the top 8, I can't go broke. So that's the challenge to all you fine folks, all you brave souls out there who are willing to not play Vivi and want to try and hate on the Vivi Menace. Again, make it very, very clear, I do not necessarily endorse this deck straight up. I have only played, 5 or 6 matches with it. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool idea. I don't think my list is perfect, but I'd love to see this kind of idea be out there in the real world when I can't play. So that is your challenge. Enjoy the video, and good luck. Haters! So, everyone's playing Vivi, right? 4 main deck Clarion Conqueror. 3/3 for 3. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers cannot be activated. No Vivi, no Soul Cauldron.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
And we're looking for a deck that can play this card in the main deck to try and, whenever you have a format that's getting really, really skewed one direction, there's always room to kind of try and hate it out and figure out the path here. So we have a green-white stompy deck, just Clarion Conqueror, Lana Elves, Beaters, 4 Voice of Victory, which is also really good against Dimir. And then Voice of Victory helps to, aside from just being a good beater, helps you try and get an Ore Borrowed into play without your opponent having the ability to respond to it, which is great. So we're playing a Gearhulk, but it's not a Gearhulk deck. It's just kind of like an extra 4-drop with some extra value. Surrock's really, really good too as a good stompy card. Scavenging use for more hate. And then Lana Elves, Paw Patch, removal spells, you get the idea, with a little more grind stuff in the sideboard. So let's give it a spin and see how it works. Brought to you by Anthros. Folks, take care of yourself, all right? This chair, I've had the chair now for, what, a year, 2 years now? Absolutely adore it. It is the only chair I've ever sat in where I can sit properly and comfortably. I had a Herman Miller chair where I could sit properly, but it was not super comfortable. Kind of like I was really being, Whereas this chair has the pelvis support. It has the ability to rock back while you're maintaining proper posture. Chair's awesome. Check it out. Anthros, we use the link in chat or description to sponsor me, of course. But they're a phenomenal company, and it's well worth the investment. It's not a cheap chair. I'm not going to try and lie to you or whatever. It's not cheap, but it's well worth every penny because your body, you only get one body, all right? So take care of it and don't skip, all right? So Anthros, fix your shit. Check them out. Chat. Where are them Vivi players at?
Where are they?
Hand sucks keep. Unfortunately, you just can't mulligan his hand, I don't think. If you want to draw any 1 or 2 drop, please. Mountain Seam Rip. All right. Do my ad read for the chair. Chat makes me stand up. That's fine. Sarkin, gentlemen, behold. All right, so we are just going to rip down Sarkin here, which is fine. They have no dragon to reveal, but I think we should cast spells, so. Sure. Land 3. Burnout Bastronaut. And then again, Sarkin and no dragon, sure. So. Should just Surrock first, right? Just play a big idiot. The target, we draw a card, which is nice. We have Clarion Conqueror, which can turn off the Burnout Bastronaut. A couple removal spells. We're looking for a bigger heater here, but. Alright, it's got Menace. Speed goes to 2. Vroom, vroom. And nothing. We draw a Paw Patch Recruit. That's kind of nice. Sure. Let's just kick that bad boy. I guess we'll attack first. I doubt they're playing a spell in combat, so let's attack. Big fan of Paw Match Recruit. Alright, so. And for 4. It's also nice having natural tramplers when you have Orb War in your deck. Because trample is like the best keyword with that card by a considerable margin. And we have the Get Lost Clarion Conqueror combo too. Turning off the maps. Woo. As a Get Lost hater, I appreciate that. End step, activate the Sanctuary, sure. I mean, they want to get to erase those. I think it's fine. We should have double removal spell in our hand. We also have the Prairie too, which is kind of nice. So this is fun. Little race in action here. Another Soulstone Sanctuary. And here comes the Sarkin, the Sanctuary, and notably not the Bastronaut, even though it has Menace and 1 pump will kill both my things. This tells me they have a card they really want to cast and don't want to tap the mana for this. I think we're going to block, though. The Paw Bat isn't really getting through a Sanctuary. I guess it could. I'm going to play some other, like, large creature, I think. I'm going to block here. I don't know if I love this, but I think that you probably want the game to go a little longer. They're speeding up, unfortunately, but what's the follow-up? They're playing the Warp Dragon. That card is quite good against us. Alright. We race him, I guess. Could have went a basic last turn. Did not think about that. Sure, this is fine. We just, like, get lost, kill this. Attack with my Surok. I guess they're going to block. We trade and I play Clarion Conqueror. I still have the Prairie also. That's fine, I think. Could kill the Sanctuary too, but wow, no, they're coming in. We're ready to play. Clarion Conqueror does turn off the mana ability of the land. It is an activated ability. This thing should not be able to tap for mana, which is kind of cute. This can't activate. These can't activate. Clarion Conqueror holding down the fort.
They have a warrant for your arrest.
You're all going to Clarion Conqueror jail.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Can't activate. Can't activate. Can't activate. All right, so here comes Bastronaut and Soulstone Sanctuary. I mean, we could just block the Bastronaut. We should trade Recruit for Bastronaut. It's going to have double strike next turn. I kind of like that, so let's do this. And we're racing like, you know, we've got the Restless Prairie activation. We've got a removal spell, more power in play. They can animate the Soulstone Sanctuary because it's not a creature, so they can activate it to make it a creature, but it can't tap for mana when it is a creature. Get it? Mono red alert. Burst Lightning targeting me to give it double strike. Okay.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
They're at 8. They can animate the Sanctuary. We were a mana short of firing up the Prairie and get lost in power Prairie and attack. They're at 6. They have to block one of them. They draw a dragon? The dragon can't deal damage to players, like creatures. They also draw Lynx. If we attack, they block and trade. That's not good. And they animate this. I would just fire us up and attack. Second Sanctuary can't block, so it would be block Prairie, take 9, go to 1, end step Animate Sanctuary. They're at 1 and we're at 8, and they have a 3/3. A hasted 4-power dragon would not kill us. A burst lightning would not kill us. It's really close. It's razor thin, but I think they're also trying to tap it for mana now.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Alright, they go to 1. Nothing to do but slink bend to the background and hope we don't die. There's Soulstone Sanctuary. It's probably got to be a combo draw. But they have to do multiple things. We also removed a non-basic land for the Lynx. Woo! Alright, there we go. Game 1 goes to the good guys. So we're going to bring in what? So they are playing... They're just like mono-red dragony stuff. Alright, so... We don't answer like the big dragons super well. Clarion Conqueror is not great against them. Unfortunately, the voices aren't great either. We definitely want, I think, another Surrock, the Gear Hulk, maybe the Innocences. Honestly, Frigate's pretty cool against them. Just like growing our stuff. Vivian kills the dragon, but I don't think I like that. I don't have that many dragons. It's just a slow card. I want their Seam Rip. I think we're cutting the Voice of Victories. Conqueror. I don't think Conqueror's very good against them. No, 1 second Gear Hulk. Maybe I don't, actually. I think this is fine. So, I mean, Gear Hulk is pretty good against them. Maybe the Ouroboros, one of these can go. We're not going that big. I'd rather have a turn 5 Gear Hulk, get a Seam Rip, cast it. Mana might not work for that, but I think that going big with Ouroboros is not important, especially on the draw, too, so... And maybe the third Surrock is a little much. Surrock is really good against them, but... Let's do it. We're on the draw. We're going to skew our curve a little lower on the draw, I think. Welcome to 3 of the color pairs in current standard. The Selesnya experience. We just can't keep his hand, right? Like, what are we going to do? We have 2 double white cards and a white 1-drop. Opponent mulliganed, but yeah, we just can't keep this in a million years. My kingdom for a Temple Garden, you know? We're going to mulligan. Oh my god, come on.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, I guess we're keeping this one. We just can't go to 5, so... Alright, keep this. Dump Enduring Innocence. We have cards we can cast at least. Let's speed up. We draw another Forest.
Waka waka.
Shelter by Ghost is cool. That'd be a fine sideboard card, I think. I don't know how popular red is, but probably a card to get speed the board, like 2 of those. Coastal Tower.
Pointless nostalgia.
A Twin Maw Stormbrew is pretty good against us. Alright, well, we're just gonna... Do I want to fire up Scavenging Ooze, or just want to, like, go up the curve, maybe? Yeah, maybe, let's wait on Scavenging Ooze. I'm gonna rip... It might actually be the Bastronaut. They're gonna have max speed very soon. This is just a freaking Grizzly Bear at the moment, so... Coastal Tower, hell yeah. I mean, on game 3 here. That's pretty ugly. Oh, the uncastables. The uncastables continue to pile up. Yeah. That's okay. Game 3 of the play is fine. No worries. Stormbird, draw a card. It's a Light Stall Inquisitor. That does open up the door for our Scavenging Ooze to be relevant. We go to 8. Oh, that sucks. Because now we can go Light Stall, Ooze, eat a thing. Or probably still dead, but we need to draw, like, exactly, like, Get Lost to kill the Screaming Nemesis. That was kind of gas. We stalled their Storm Brood. I guess they could still Charring Bite for 3, probably. I think we're dead. I think they got us, folks. Enduring Innocence is a little ambitious. I mean, like, it's meant for longer games anyway, but it's fair. We're playing a decent number of white sources, you know? Go to game 3. No worries. We can turn around. Yeah, +3, so. Alright, I mean... Double Strike Menace. Just pump it twice. Ugh. And we're pretty dead, but that's okay. Let's just starting town and play as our only white source, too. Alright. Go to 3. Oh, they just kill their own guy, right? It's fine. So they should kill Nemesis. Sure. Yeah, if only we had Noble Hierarch, you know? That's fine. Go to game 3, no worries. I think on the play, I want to do 1 less voice and 1 more Surok. I think Surok's really good against them. The play. That's better. Keep. Maybe Absence Pilgrim. I mean, turn 2 Paul Bat should be awesome, so... Wait, they put Ignoble Hierarch in that anthology and not Noble Hierarch? Really? I just assumed there was both. I'm looking forward. I do want to play some Historic. I do want to play with the anthology cards. I just haven't really gotten around to it. Oh, we're doing it now. We are doing it now, folks. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Then next turn can be... We have the Frigate to Crew for an Anthem, too. This is pretty sick. It's a good draw. Kozer's TV says, can't wait to run Jeskai Black here, local showdown tonight. Look at my, I didn't update the deck. Look at my decks. I played it on my lunch break. More 1-drops. That's fine. No blocks. Draw planes. Okay, so we can like Frigate, play Paw Patch, Crew, attack for a bunch. I kind of like that. I don't even need to be greedy with these Paw Patches. See a kill spell in our hand too, so.
Captain, we're getting a signal from the spacecraft.
This is 7 for this thing. Yeah, technically, you just attack. Woo! On the play, getting in. We got 10 power in play and a removal spell. Oh yeah, let's go. You can also just crank this thing up next turn. I mean, if you feel like it.
I'm in control here.
Oh, they're coming back at us. All right, speed to 3. 13, 15. How about defensive Screaming Nemesis? Oh, yeah. Burst Lightning? Ship it. I'm just going 1 and 1, I think. Oh, I got so many more. Oh, my God. Right. This actually increases our power. Sorry, it's even actually, but whatever. This card's dope. I love this card. Storm Brood. All right. You draw a star. That's not the best draw, but so 5, 6, 7, 8. So we were a little short on the spacecraft, but all right. I mean. They're at 5, we're at 15. We have a Get Lost in our hand. They're about to hit max speed, And it will happen before combat damage, so they can do some double striking, but they're also just, you know, staring down this 5/5 trampler in my 3/3. I think drawing a spell would be super nice. I think most spells seal this game out if you can just draw a spell. Fiery Annihilation. Deal 5 exile equipment attached to that creature. That's pretty rough. Alright. I should have killed this before attacks. Shit. Oh, they're gonna do like this. Alright. That's double strike. I mean... Take 3. Do we kill the Bastronaut? Given that maps kind of sucks too. We should draw a spell. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Just like spell or bust here, you know. All right. So they can pump this for double strike at 6, 7, 8. Dealing 11 seems pretty tough. I'm just gonna attack, whatever. I think that maybe I should have just held to get lost, but I drew like an Ouroboros or something like that. I want to spend the mana. So they can map, pump. It's +1/+0, right? So they got a land. That was pretty lucky for us. Wow, they had 2 lands? Damn, that's lucky. All right. Sure.
He's dead, Jim.
Alright. No pumps. The last card is a Naked Sarkin. We draw Lightstall Inquisitor. I've seen better. Alright. I mean, we attack. They chump block. We play Lightstall. Now I have a Bastronaut looking skin. Now it's going to attacks for 8 next turn. But now we have 2 lethal attackers too, so. Alright, and then any mana they would spend on our removal spell is mana they're not spending on a pump. So this is a tight game, folks. If we can just draw a spell, we'll probably win. They've also kind of flooded too. I mean, their maps hit lands, but those were like extras. They assume we have to block the Sarkin. And then it's just like if they just drew a spell and we just drew a land, we're gonna lose, but we could have fired into the frigate when we had more stuff in play. Would have been a pretty heavy cost, though. This is dense. This is dense. This is tense. This is tense. Red alert! They say go!
Oh, it's lightning helix! Oh my god!
And we draw Scavenging Ooze? That's nasty. Alright, and now we can just get to... We should stack in the air and try and kill them, right? Like... Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean... This loses to, like, a Braid or Fiery Annihilation. But if they had that, they probably would have attacked and killed us, so... I guess I could, like, eat tooth. Nope. Yeah, I can't. There's no way to maintain a blocker and get the frigate in. This is a fun spot. All right. We're going to go for it. This is kind of weird. It might be... I just don't think they have a way to stop me. But, like, if they do, we just lose. And we might have won anyway. But even then, I'm not sure. Oh. What a close game. Holy moly, that was some good, exciting Magic. put the dragon in their hand, and take down the dub. Whew.
Game.
Need a
Blouses.
drink. On the play. Hand is... It's good. I would kill for a Temple Guard, but it's good. She's got turn 2, Ooze, tap land, recruits, Sorox. We draw an untap land, I have stones, so feels pretty good. Looking for a Vivi deck, you know, if possible. Opponent mulligans to 5. Vivi? Is it Vivi? Or Boyd? Sure. This is a pretty cool deck to exploit a lot of the metagame shifts with Vivi. They're trying so hard to win the mirror. They're usually playing like 1 copy of Torch the Tower, which is so good for creature decks. Alright, so... could just jam the Boroid. They would have to have an unsummon. They have an unsummon. It's pretty bad, though. We could just jam Surrock and Pawpatch Recruit instead of the Boroid next turn. Yeah, I think I like that. They have priority, too. I think they have the unsummon, so... Damn. No, most guess this. Most Vivi lists are totally inbred at this point. They're playing like 1 Torch, like 3 unsummons. Play Vivi. We play Boroid and just get in. I mean, they could, like, you know, Vivi could win the game next turn for them for sure, but... Alright, so here's Boroid. Pump it up and attack. We get 1 more turn, we get to fire up the recruit on the kicker and really pump things up. Here's the stories. Alright, they're going in, folks. I'm gonna sit back and relax. Discard a Mako. Oh, okay. I thought we were in big doo-doo there. I thought we were gonna keep going. Yeah, I mean, we have a rip too. That's cool. Right off the rip. And then we're gonna exile a thing in response. And then we're going to Pawpatch, play a bunch of stuff. It's a scary Vivi, but pump him up.
Good lord.
Whoa. A workout.
No, that's a lot of damage.
You know how happy I would be if someone top baited Orlando with this deck? I would be like a pig in shit. Just in the commentary booth, rolling around on my own filth. Just like...
Who do you think you are? I am.
Here's the stories. I mean, tapping out for stories. They haven't used Vivi yet, right? They have not, so... Surrock D's nuts. They have 5 mana. The tie comes off. I'm just like... riding Corey around like on a piggyback ride, just spinning my tie around like, woo! Just in the coverage booth, like, get his ass! Get his ass! So if you want to play this deck in Orlando, and you do well with it, I'll buy you dinner, right? We top 8. Alright, so, we're going to bring in what? We're going to bring in... let's see. We should probably have this figured out. C-Rip is, like, pretty good against them, but not, like, insane. Exercise. Probably want Rest in Peace. We don't want to, like... We need to keep our beats going, you know? Gear Hulk. Rest in peace. And I mean, it's in the coverage booth, like.
Well, somebody stop the damn match! Enough's enough!
That's very poorly lip synced, but you think I know my own sound was better than that, but all right, so yeah, Clarion Conqueror, Boroid, Gear Hulk is. We definitely are the aggro deck here. I'm not sure if I don't think voice is great against them. I kind of want another rip, actually. It's all 4 rips. Really deal with their early. The thing is, like, if they get an early creature that can get big, that can be a problem for us. So that kind of answers that issue. So let's try this. All right. I mean, this hand's good. We're keeping. Surrock into Clarion Conqueror. Love it. More Clarion Conquerors. They see me playing. I'm hating. Does Lana Rolls live? It does. It does. Discard a Cauldron, sure. Well, we're on Surrock. Playing on Surrock's time here. Turn to Surrock. Surrock these nuts.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
Oh, yeah. Give me that card. Ship the card. Also draws the fire for the Clarion Conqueror, too. You'll love to see it. All right. We draw Prairie. Yeah, I think we just pop Atch and play for our first Conqueror. Like, we have second Conqueror and a Get Lost, so... They shouldn't have that many ways to permanently remove a Conqueror. They're gonna have some unsummons, but, like, as far as, like, a braid, like, ways to kill this thing... Here's a Profs, just fine. Yeah, I mean, it's big, but who cares? I think we just... I mean, you didn't tap very well, but... I guess we just say go. Terrible tap. Like, just face up, get lost, but... I don't think they would have a way to stop my get lost, so here's Tursa. Tursa discards... Land. That does give Delirium. Yes. Clarion Conqueror turns off Get Lost. Clarion Conqueror makes Get Lost actually a good Magic card. Oh, I'm an idiot! I'm so stupid!
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
My hubris! My hubris hurts!
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Don't act like you saw it too, right? You had no idea either. We couldn't tap for mana anyway, because our Clarion Conquerors turn off our guy. It is a thing. So they're going to get in here. They attack. They'll get to attack again with a Profs. This is 10, and then I block the second time. Wow. Yeah, so if I had just played the Lano Elves, like, yeah, that was a little shady on my part. Not gonna lie. It may have made a slight miscalculation. That's okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna figure this out. We draw Lightstall Inquisitor. Actually, a pretty good draw. So just a 1-drop. So we can keep our race on. So we're gonna Lightstall. We're going to
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
we're gonna Get Lost. I mean, something on their turn. I don't know what yet. Lightstall a Vivi. We're gonna play Lano Elves. We'll probably just kill the FOMO. We'll have 1 Tursa attack. So we have Prairie next turn. I think we're gonna be okay. If they run super hot here, they can kill us. But Scryland first is not super hot. Bit of Sauna. Twin Moss Stormbrood. Alright. If that last card is another rule spell, we're dead, but...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's pretty gross. Yeah. All right. You know, they say They say these things happen. We'll go to game 3. That's fine. That's fine. All right. We could have played that game tighter, for sure. Totally fine. Not worried. Everything's good. Everything's beautiful. Okay, we're good. We're good. Game 3. On the play, our hand is... It's fine. It's not great. I think we're going to keep. But really would love to draw some interaction or a 2-drop. And run the old Savannah Rabbit. I mean, Surrock into Ouroboros, pretty nice. They have no 1-drop. We draw Clarion Conqueror. That's not bad. They put a mountain that didn't have Torch Tower, which is kind of interesting. Means their mana draw is like pretty awkward. It's not a dual land, not a tap land. Sure. We jamming. Have some form of interaction here. Yeah, so sure. They braid. Just play Surrock and say go. A Braid's a big one, because a Braid is one of the few cards that can kill Conqueror or Board, so they jam the Vivi. We draw a starting town. Alright, so I think I like playing Conqueror here and just turning off the Vivi. I don't need to kill the Vivi yet, so play Conqueror, play town. So Vivi can still grow, we can just kill it later. Or they get on the board. If we waste our mana on this turn for get lost, kind of sucks. So sure, this is fine. So we take a point or two. If they have some way to kill the Conqueror, they could kind of like go off this turn a little bit, but looks like no. So that's fine. So discard a Cauldron. Hell yeah, you do. What are you gonna do with that, huh?
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Draw a Boroid. So I think we need to kill Vivi. I don't think we can afford to like try and play Boroid. We're wasting so much mana. But if we go Boroid here and they just unsummon the Conqueror, they might just kill us. Or just go. I mean, they don't have any card draw or anything yet. It's close. We don't really have good attacks either, though. So it's a tough call. Wish we could draw on any card that costs 3 or less. Play the Boroid. My only viable attacker is the Flyer for 4. And then if they have a way to kill the Clarion Conqueror, we are in mega doo-doo. Yeah, we'll just kill this thing in attack. It's a good attack, too. Just opens up the attack with the Surrock, so like, this is half their life total. They do have a FOMO in play and a Prof, so like if they were to like to draw 3 cards here or whatever, they could get things going. Some sort of like double attack thing, but second Profs. Okay, that's a good start for us. 2 mana cycling. The Lord of the Rings. Scholar. So this is 3 draws. They can attack for 5 and then 7. That's pretty good. I want that, sure. Alright. It's a little scary, honestly. I'd be pretty sad to lose this game. Say go. I mean, like, we're probably going to be in a spot where we have to chump block this freaking Clarion Conqueror. This deck's unreal. Like, this Vivi deck is, like, absolutely preposterous. Like, have Conqueror in play, just doesn't matter. Can't map. Sorry, nope, nope. Nope. Nope, sorry.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
The fact that they wanted to map is pretty good for us, probably. Okay. They untap the FOMO, so they can attack again in the air. So the next attack is for... They've drawn... It would be for 6 and for 7, which is not lethal. If I run the blocks like this, and they can break it up, I kind of get wrecked, actually. And they're also... They stand and get wrecked in the backswing a little bit, because I have the Prairie, too. Also, I got a 1. If I got a 1, I can't do Prairie. Interesting spot. Interesting spot indeed. If the Ouroboros blocks also, they kill the Ouroboros. I don't know if that matters or not, though. Yeah, I'm gonna get these blocks. I guess if they have unsummon, they still bounce the Sirach, though. Then we just lose the Ouroboros anyway. So against the unsummon, like, we just lose. We would have just lost, right? If they had unsummoned, they would have unsummoned the Conqueror, used both maps, and killed us. So, oh shit, we're really going here. 5 to whatever. The rope went. We have a braid. Sure. 7, and we go to 1. They're at 6. Dual spell? Okay. Wait, hold on. Nope, that's not it. That's lethal. Yeah, they're no, we're at 1. I mentioned that earlier. Starting down, no. We would have won the game with the Restless Prairie. All right, so I just cast both of these, right? Yeah. All right, so. Oh, I'm so stupid. I did it again. No.
I'm tired of the clown show. Tired of it.
I forgot about laterals not working. I'm so stupid. No.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
We really needed that Ouroboros to play to win. All right, yeah, we got a block. This turns on maps and Cauldron. They don't have much to do with the Cauldron yet, but they're gonna hard gas the Storm Brood. Oh my god, man. Oh. So if I had played the Boroid, we probably still would have lost, honestly. This deck is just like, it's just preposterous. It really is just like, completely. Their top cards are freaking Winter Night Stories too. Oh my god. What are you doing? I had dreams. I had dreams. Aww. I had so many dreams.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
Oh my god. All right, well, there were no dreams. We would have lost anyway, even with my punch. So, I guess I'm sorry. No, those would have been bigger. I still would have lost though, I think. Yeah, obviously. All right. Oh, man. We lost that game in so many little edges. Like, if the starting town was just a Plains, we would have won. If we had played the Boroid, maybe we would have won. Oh my god, just so many little things. That's a heartbreaker, folks. We gotta make up for that match with another win. I don't know what Schattenwalder means, but that's what I feel like right now. All right, we're good. We're fine. Everything's gonna be great. We're gonna turn around. We're gonna dust ourselves off, Chumbawamba, etc., and we're gonna get in here. Freaking Vivi. Vivi worst in the world, you know? Alright, let's go. Oh, we turn to Clarion Conqueror. Island. Hope they're playing Vivi. Hope they're playing Vivi. I've come to conquer. My elves don't work anymore, though. They're playing Dimir. Okay. So, no Kaido. No, that's mostly it. They're still pretty good, but... Alright, so we're just gonna attack. Counter, sure. They've had first Conqueror, yes. What about second Conqueror? Voice is good here too, so... The Conqueror is metaphorically the sheriff in these parts, but that's the maps too. Sure. What's the fucking draw? You draw Get Lost, so sure. I'm just gonna attack, and I would trade for either one of these pretty happily. Sure. Cool, man. Voice of Victory. They can't play on my turn. Say go. We have Voice and Get Lost. Land 4. Drowner numero 2. Really want these 2 points, huh? Alright, so we're gonna get in for 3. I can't play spells on my turn. Play another Voice and say go. And then we get some Prairie all these tokens next turn, too. It's a pretty nice little attack. Three in hand. 4 mana up. Playing my freaking guitar here. Look at me, I'm Voice of Victory. Are you not entertained? We got what's going on? Opponent, I'm singing songs, I'm trying to entertain, I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm putting on a good show. Opponent's just like roping away. Stick to the soundboard. Y'all don't appreciate a little live music here on the internet, a little creativity, a little raw talent.
I'm stupid, you're smart.
Come on, Shadowwilder. What does that mean? Anyone speak languages that aren't English? So all you gotta play spells on your own turn, my friend. Forgot we were 1-1. We lost to Vivi. I mean, Shadow Walker in German. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was German. That must sound stupid if I didn't. If it wasn't right. So, just gonna say go, and they can't play spells on my turn. They're like pretty dead, right? Sure. So we untap. We just freaking fire up this land. Do I want to assume it's going to stack it right is the question. I really hate not assuming that. Do you think it'll stack right or no? Should we do it for science? Yeah, I mean, it'll do it. Let's Does Conqueror stop Ninjutsu? I don't... Maybe? No, because it stops... a card in your hand is a card, not a planeswalker. It's a planeswalker card. So you can still ninja in, but you would not be able to activate the abilities while it's in. So. Uh-oh. That's where it works. Yep, exactly right. Arena! You may give Arena shit for like, you know, oh, I got auto tapper or whatever. Arena does a really, really good job. Auto tapper is right like 98% of the time. And the stacking abilities is right also like 95% of the time. It really does a pretty good job. So, all right, so we're going to bring in Surak. I want to keep our curve pretty low here. I think this is a matchup where Gearhulk is just better than Ouroboros. So we want the card advantage a little more. And are we interested in Exercise or more Seam Rips? Install Kellen. Not a great Scavenging Ooze matchup. We're on the draw. So I think Enduring Innocence on a draw is a little too rough. What's up, Gert? Didn't I play Vivi against Prof in the community college? No. Yes. Yes, I did. Yes. Yes. Hi. Hi there. Hello. My name is Jim. It's first time here. My name is Jim. I'm a pro Magic player, commentator, and full-time content creator. Hi there. Hello. Welcome. First with the follow button. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, christianmingle.com, etc., etc. And we're just playing some Magic. We're trying to hate out the Vivi menace here. I think Conqueror's good against them. Voice is great. I think this is good. Actually, I want a rip. I want another rip, I think. It's really important to get ahead of them on mana. If they get ahead, we're in trouble, so I'm gonna shave. Might be a Boros. I love Ouroboros a lot, but sizing is not as important as just bodies in this matchup. We're going down to 1. Okay. Sure. Opponent didn't want to play with me anymore, I guess. So, I mean, it is pretty funny we lost to Vivi. Like the one deck we're trying to beat. It's still probably a reasonable matchup, I would think. I mean, I don't think it's a bad matchup. Like, I think that you definitely need to be aware of their plan Bs, though. And we have their removal, too. We're playing the rips and then they get lost and stuff. I don't know, honestly. Maybe a 4th rip. I'm not really sure. But this deck does seem pretty sweet, honestly. It's like a pretty cool, like, you know, anti-metagame choice. It does seem like it's a kind of deck where it's not only trying to exploit Vivi, but trying to exploit the ways that Vivi decks are trying to beat each other. So, if you play this deck in Orlando, all right, and you do well if you do well, I can guarantee you a feature match, all right? If Nick Miller comes to me as a KGM, as a player playing, you know, green-white, 4 Clarion Conquerors their main at 5-0, I'll tell Nick, if they're not on feature match next round, I'm walking out the door. So, just saying, all right? I don't know if this is the exact, probably perfect list or anything like that, but I think that conceptually this deck's a pretty sweet idea. So, I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. I love y'all, and peace.